So yeah, this is really clean, except all the dishes have to be done at some point. So we want to finish it.
Yeah, I could wash them in the bathroom, but I don't want to do that. So these people are going to have to learn to live with it for another few days. So this right here, you can see where I have touched it. It is completely dry, but with this stain, it does leave like a sheen. And you'll notice that when you do your floors, you'll be like, oh, my floors are shiny. And then you walk on it, and then you have like footsteps everywhere. So no, they don't stay shiny.
I can see it right now.
Yeah.
Let me see real quick if I can.
Well, you could probably get it back here too.
Right here.
Yeah.
Just a second.
This is what your floors will look like after you stain them and polyurethane them. And it's really depressing.
It's discouraging.
After a while, you'll get used to it, and it'll just blend in after you clean it a few times. You won't really care about it. But, yeah, I've done plywood floors. I've redone plywood floors in 2 houses where I made it look like real wood floor, and it was nice. I liked it, except it was too dark. So if I ever did that again, I wouldn't do too dark. This is dark, but I had it like real dark, so you could see every little crumb. Don't recommend black or dark walnut floor. So anyway, I'm going to use this very nice angled brush. I paid more money than this than... No. I got this at Dollar Tree. The other brush I bought was like $2.98, and that's more money than I would spend. But I'm using that for a different project. So I'm going to take this brush and do one thing of the polyurethane. This is not an oil base, so it's not going to kill us, and it's not going to take forever to cure. And I was going to do 2 coats, but it was recommended to do 5 on a countertop. So that's what I'm going to do, and it's going to take a whole week probably to cure and sand and cure. Because you do have to let it dry. Like, I waited until this was no longer tacky at all. So again, this is a cheap laminate Formica countertop foil. It's basically foil. It's very thin. It's not durable at all, so thank goodness I was able to refinish it and make it pretty. But this is how this looks. This color is normal, and oil-based, you'll have a different color. It'll be pretty much clear and a little yellowish.
What is that?
It's a clear coat. So when you put it on, you'll kind of get scared putting it on. But it's good. It'll dry clear.
You have to wash that really well, though, because right now I can see a lot of streaks and stuff.
Nope.
Like finger streaks.
Nope, it's good. I'm going to stir this up and then start applying it, and hopefully it'll dry really quick. That's the only thing we're waiting on is dry times 5 now. So
we don't have a fan for it. That's the thing.
Yeah, and I don't really want to use a fan because we have a dog and a cat in here and 2 kids and a shedding mother, so... Okay, I'm going to go by... I've never used this product before. I'm going to go by what I know of oil-based polyurethane, and that is use a brush. Don't overbrush it because it's not good. You need to just lay it down and leave it alone. And work pretty fast. Keep a wet edge. And don't use a roller because it'll make bubbles, and bubbles are your worst enemy when you are working with polyurethane. However, I have seen everyone who uses this use a roller. So I am going to use a brush at first, and maybe the next 2, 3, 4, 5 coats later I'm going to use a roller. We'll see. I'm going to use a brush first though. Brush is my go-to. This stuff is pretty thick. It's almost like a drizzle that you would put on a cake. Isn't that scary to put on and see it like that? It's almost like a purplish haze.
We're cooking salmon. Right, Daddy?
Yep. Got some Creole seasoning on it. Some rosemary.
Spices.
Yeah, make it real good. There are a lot of variations that we do ourselves with the salmon, but this is the most basic one. Frozen salmon thrown into the oven with these 2 very simple spice mix and the rosemary.
Hi, Abigail. What are you doing?
I'm watching Daddy cook.
Awesome. The bacon might be very, very yummy.
It's not bacon. It's salmon.
And since Mommy is doing the table, We still can't touch it.
No, can't touch it for probably another week.
What?
How do you like it?
Good?
I like it.
Okay, the oven's preheated. It sure is hot in here.
If you were wondering, there is our chairs.
Yep.
That's how they look right now. Next week, they'll be right there. And you see, there might have been some tape here somewhere.
Yes,
Oh.
I had to tape them up, and somebody keeps touching them and pulling it down.
There it is. Right there.
That's me.
I know they look blue, but they're really white on the camera. Right here. What is summer camp? Is it where we get to camp all summer?
I want you.
Is summer camp where we get to camp out all month? For the whole entire summer?
It's going to be all summer long. You're going to do fun things and talk to your friends on a computer
What?
using a program.
What is it called?
Zoom.
Zoom? We watched that on the show.
Yeah, it's different than that.
A different type of Zoom? Oh.
All right, so go ahead and get started.
Okay, can we turn the camera off?
Yep.
Bye.
Bye. Okay, this pretty much looks terrible because you can see every little thing. You can see all of the brush strokes, and it does not lay down like a oil-based polyurethane. This is water-based. And you can literally see every single thing. That is not good. So, I'm gonna try the, it is very rough too. I'm gonna try the, what's it called? The roller method. If the roller doesn't work well, or if it leaves like stuff that I don't like, I guess I will try to sand it. I'm gonna sand it right now with, just put a sanding on it and see that blemish. It's very rough. It's not smooth. So I'm gonna, oh, there's a fly. So Hadar is cleaning the dishes in the bathroom. He couldn't take it. I can take it, I don't care. Yeah, this is not smooth. I'm gonna have to sand it a little bit. Okay, I can honestly say I do not like how this is laying down. It is not drying like clear coat should dry, which is flat with no lines or imperfections or bumps or anything in it. It's not doing what it should do, in my opinion. Probably because it's not the same formulation as what I'm used to. I'm putting on the second coat. So, hi, I'm putting on the second coat. When I look at this, I just want to see a sheen across it. I don't want to see where I have any tool marks or anything. I think Kitty is bothering the dog. I got a comment just a few minutes ago, and it is also true in Israel that, well, most of the time, if you're renting, you do take your kitchen with you. And we had to do that a couple of times. It's not always true, but most of the time. And your closets, you have to take your closet with you. They don't have like installed closets. So that is something that you will have to take with you when you move, and it does take a long time to undo your closet. It's like making, like an IKEA closet, like that, but one that holds closet, a wardrobe. You have to take that with you. You have to actually buy closets. When Hadar said that to me the first time, I was like, what the hell is he talking about buying a closet? Yeah, but they don't have closets for you to hang your clothes, so you must buy one. And yes, that is what we had to do as well. So it did take us so long when we moved. So much extra work. But yeah, we did have to do that too. And she was from Germany. So hello from Germany. Or hello to Germany. Thank you for watching our vlog. So I did it with the roller and it did go on better. Can you see all of the imperfections? And now that I know that all of those imperfections are going to be seeable, it worries me a little bit. I'm thinking maybe I should go ahead and do like the 5 coats here with this, and then buy a little polyurethane and oil base and go over it once, so I get the nice clean finish that I want, because I want it to lay down nicely. This is a satin. It's not a matte, it's a satin. It's not high gloss, so it should just look like a normal countertop, wood countertop. It's not flat like a butcher block would be. It will have some sheen on it. Hello, Sheena. It'll have some sheen on it, so I don't know. You like it? Do you like it?
What am I supposed to like?
Do you like the...
Like, what are we talking about exactly?
Well, this is pretty much how it's going to dry, except it's going to be dry and simple.
Without the... Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, without the halo of purple on it, because it's a white base.
So it's just not going to be as glossy as we saw the first time, but...
No, I knew that, because
fine.
I bought satin. I didn't want it to be high gloss, because high gloss will show every single bad detail. This is a clear satin, so
it is
it'll be a
very
little
lit
muted.
as well, so you see everything that's on there.
It's lit. I mean, it's lit.
Daylight at night.
I think once we start using it and scuffing it up a bit, it'll just look like a normal natural countertop. But I'm always worried at this stage, because this is it. You know what I mean? This protectant coat, this is it. So, did you wash dishes?
Yeah.
And you dried them?
Yeah.
Is that what that
they're
is?
Sitting in a tray. I dried the big ones, and then everything
Okay.
else is in a tray.
Yeah, so I busted out the paper plates, the forks, the spoons, and yeah, we've been eating on that.
Yeah.
He cooked salmon and rice, and that's what everyone had for lunch. Salmon and rice. I didn't have the rice though, but the kids and he did. I had salmon. I had one whole thing of salmon. I haven't had salmon for a very long time. It was really good. Hi.
Rudy's chilling too.
Yeah, Rudy was whimpering.
She's right there.
Yeah.
Doing
She
her own
passed
thing.
out. You can't see her. That's her spot. It's where she likes to be. So just in case you're wondering, Rudy is a shelter dog. Somebody asked, why don't you let her in your house? It's because she eats things. So she knows when she comes in, that's her spot, and she goes to that spot. She is very, very crate trained, and we took her crate away and just let her lay on the mat instead of being in the crate. But crates are very good for dogs, and she was already crate trained when we got her. She'd been in a crate for 3 months before we got her, so it's been a while.
You guys can go back to those vlogs.
Yeah,
The very cool thing about vlogs is that you
Yeah.
look back at the very first ones we got, and her entire fur, she was scuffed up with nicks and dings, and
Yeah, she's
she
doing
was
good now.
scrawny. Now she's back to normal, shiny coat, happy.
Fed and happy, and gets to play with the kids.
Yeah.
And the kids lay down with her at night and pet her and stuff, and they run around the yard and get her
I
energy
usually
out.
run around in the yard.
When it's
loves
raining,
playing.
she gets to come inside and stay all day.
Yep.
Poor dog. When
She
it's
does
raining,
fine,
she
though.
doesn't get to go for walks.
She's much better trained than Kitty. Okay, you can't train cats, but
Yeah.
she's...
We trained a kitty not to get on our counters. That's her sleeping area, though. So I let her have that. But she's not allowed on counters. She's not allowed on desks. Doesn't mean she doesn't do it occasionally when she's really wanting
gets
food.
crazed.
But Rafael feeds her in the morning. That's part of his chores. And, oh my God, it's so hot in here. It's like the air is not on. Is the air not on? It feels like it's not blowing.
It's very hot outside. It's 95 degrees outside.
Oh, okay, that's why.
And so this part of the house gets very
Got an
hot.
alarm going on. Okay, here is what this looks like. I really like how this turned out, even though this was a mistake. The brush must have been wet or something, and it pulled off a lot of the color.
Oh yeah, that looks like you meant to do it.
Didn't. This right here is a piece of hair that I had to pick off, which is really upsetting me. However, I'm going to take a marker and just mark that. There's a piece of stuff I didn't fold out. There's like a piece of hair right there. You see it? I couldn't pull it out. It's like a piece of, not hair, but it's from a towel that got stuck on the countertop. You know when you paint your nails? I just painted my nails. You know when you paint your nails and like an hour later you'll go to sleep, which happens to me all the time. My nails end up matte because they stick to the sheet, or they don't stick, they just imprint, you know, because it's not cured yet. That's the thing, you have to be careful of these countertops. When I say don't touch it, don't touch it. If this plate were to stick on there, it would be the end of me. Do you know how frozen chicken sticks to styrofoam trays and you're trying to peel it off? My hands are shaky from the stupid weed whacker that I did yesterday, the day before. Anyway, that's what this would be like, because it's not cured yet, so if anything gets stuck to it, it's going to be there forever, and I would literally have to scrape this entire thing off to get that off. So I have warned everybody, do not touch this. Do not touch it. So I'm going to get me something to eat. It's been a while. It's hot. I'm bothered. Let me get something to eat while I'm waiting for this to dry. It actually dries really fast. That's one good thing about the water-based polyurethane that I have seen. It dries really fast. This is the second coat that I've done the same day. They're sitting over there kind of reading a book together. Oh, are you done? You want to see what I got for my food? I'm going to eat some seriously sharp. I just opened it.
So I have to finish the apocalypse right there, castle. The apocalypse castle. And it's against the pyramid portal. And you see the bottom part is the pyramid, all of those squares. But these three top pieces are the portal. So if you take these three off, you see a pyramid made out of squares. Let's put it here, the camera. Rebuild, rebuild, and rebuild. You gotta be careful on the top part, the portal. Oh, you can't see the portal. I'll finish the apocalypse. Okay, can you hold the camera? I'm gonna finish the apocalypse. Oh, apocalypse broke into pieces. I can still build it.
Sorry.
Don't get near the apocalypse.
Sorry, Rafael.
You're the apocalypse. Abigail. Give me that.
I need it for my castle.
Give me that.
I need it for my castle.
Then I'll take your door to make a portal.
You can have my door to make a super badger.
A super badger. I'm trying to build the apocalypse.
Apocalypse isn't real.
It is on this game. Okay, I gotta finish the apocalypse.
Hey guys, so we just did a box opening. Thank you very much. Abigail's going to play with her little animals that she gets to color.
A bathtub.
Ooh. You gotta put water in it and it really works.
Where's water?
That is nice.
Where's the water?
You have to put water in it.
How?
When you put water in it and push it down, it'll work. It's very neat.
Where's the water?
It goes in here. It's like a bathtub. It goes in here.
It's a bathtub.
What? It is a bathtub and a shower.
But we need some water first.
Yeah, we gotta put water in it.
Can you please do the water for me?
Yeah.
They're lighting up.
They're lighting up. Okay. We pour it in here and we try to get the most cereal in our bowl. Okay.
Yeah. Most cereal.
Oh, I'm eating real cereal. Real. Believe me.
Yeah, real cereal he's
Abby
eating.
has some later for her too.
Better hurry. I'll get more than you. These change colors. They're color changing. Grape are eating cereal in the dark.
Do we eat cereal in the dark?
How many pieces do you have? Are you going to count them?
14.
14. Okay. Okay, good job. We're going to finish playing in a minute. She's going to wash her hands so she can, or she already washed her hands so she could eat. This has dried another coat. Still don't like the coverage of what the roller is doing to it. I imagine that it'll be okay after it gets washed and stuff and used. It's only 2 coats. Supposed to do 5. I'm gonna go ahead and do another coat tonight and start on it tomorrow doing another 3 coats. Right now it is still a little bit tacky. We opened gifts right before that. I did the painting, so it's still a little bit tacky. Needs to dry completely, and there is a fly. Okay, shoo. So hoping that he wasn't stuck to that. Anyway, we still have to finish playing with our toys, but the kids are eating cereal.
Real.
Yeah, they're eating real cereal.
Me versus Abigail.
Very nice.
Meow.
Hatula.
Minecraft!
Minecraft?
We can make a creeper! Thank you so much. Wait, what is this? Wait, we have to do extra tours